So omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids, um, you need to balance those out. You need to get those balanced out. We've got way too much omega-6 fatty acids, which allows inflammation, and you just want to get away from inflammation altogether. That's really all these diseases are, is just a buildup of inflammation, which causes the manifestation of disease. So yeah, so you want to get a good source of that, which is something like krill oil, or cod liver oil, the fish oils. You want to find a good source of that, because Dr. Dave, look up Dr. Dave. He is an expert on fish oils, and he has the least toxic one that you can possibly get, and it's just an amazing supplement to have. Let's see, next is Panchakarma. Panchakarma is from Ayurveda, and Panchakarma is known to take at least it is at least known to take 50% away of the disease once you walk out of there. Panchakarma is a number of different therapies packed into one relaxing stay at a really nice retreat, kind of, I guess you would say. And it's got a number of therapies like hydrocolon therapy or enemas, purgatory therapies, basically just a lot of cleansing therapies, massage and oils, and raw vegetarian diet. So it's just an amazing, all these different kinds of therapies that they use all at once. So you really get, everything, all these different things in at once, and that can completely change your life forever, no matter who you are and what you have. There's people that have been that have walked into Panchakarma retreats, little kids that have bowed legs. If you know what that is, it's irreversible to our science, our modern day medical science. That's irreversible. So there have been kids that walk in with bowed legs, and they'll walk out perfectly fine, or at least very close to normal 3 to 4 weeks later. So that's how powerful Panchakarma is, and I really recommend looking that up. That's Panchakarma, and look that up online. Just look for a Panchakarma retreat near you or wherever. If you have cancer, get there, because that's going to completely change your life. And there's oxygen therapy. Oxygen therapy is right up there beside L-lysine on things to do, because it is so good for you. All these diseases are anaerobic, which means they do not like oxygen. So they don't like oxygen in your blood. They don't like oxygen thriving environments. So if you've got lack of oxygen due to cooking your food, you lose oxygen. Due to the pollution that we have now, just due to not practicing breathing right or anything like that. So you're losing oxygen. If you go to near an ocean, that's why you feel so relaxed, because you're getting more oxygen from the sea, because the marine phytoplankton create most of the oxygen on this earth. Well, when the further away you get from the sea and you get into cities, the less amount of oxygen is in the air, and the more toxins are in the air. So you got to get some oxygen into your blood. You got to flood your body with oxygen. So you create an environment. You're basically going to terrain modify your body. You're going to change the environment in your body so that these diseases don't like being there, and they either die off or they leave. And so oxygen therapy is amazing. How you do it is exactly how I've been doing the hydrogen peroxide, the food grade hydrogen peroxide, 3% solution. I've been putting it into my water every day, and I'm just doing it just because it's amazing, and it just floods your body with oxygen, so that anything that you have that's lingering around in there, it's going to leave because it doesn't like the oxygen. So I've been doing it, and you don't have to do it forever. That's the cool thing. There's also another way that you can do it besides the H2O2, which is hydrogen peroxide. You can get like a high oxygen concentrator that you put the little clips on your nose, and you breathe that through the night while you sleep, or for a couple hours a day or whatever. I've heard stories of a lady that had 3 tumors around her body and said she only had like 3 months to live, the doctor said, and she started doing that, and they had completely gone away in 3 months. So oxygen is very powerful towards these things. There's also one other way you can do it, but you have to find a physician to do it. You have to find some type of natural doctor to do this. And what they do is they take out like a pint of blood. They draw blood from you and take out like a pint of blood. They infuse it with oxygen, and then they run it back through you. So and they do that a couple times. So it's just infusing your blood with oxygen. That's the most powerful one, but you have to. And if you're in an extreme situation, like really extreme situation, I would go that route, just to make sure that it's getting done right. DMSO is a very particular substance called dimethyl sulfoxide, and dimethyl sulfoxide is awesome. I've been using it for a while now, and especially with people like in emergencies and things like that. I've been using it, and it's especially good for cancer because it holds that oxide, which is oxygen. It holds that oxygen on the end, and it moves through your body quicker than injections move through your body. And the cool thing about dimethyl sulfoxide is it's a solvent. So you can take anything and put it with dimethyl sulfoxide. You can put it on your foot and you'll taste it like 5 minutes later, less than 5 minutes later. You'll taste it just a minute after you put it on your foot. It travels through your entire body and it penetrates all the cells. So it can directly kill herpes. I'm going to say that again. It has been shown in studies, okay, this is not just me saying this, it's been shown in studies. Get on PubMed, or it's PubMed, MedPub. get on PubMed.gov, I believe. Just look for it, and that's all the public medical documents of studies shown and stuff like that. I got on there and I looked at DMSO, and there's studies showing that it directly kills herpes because it penetrates the cell with that oxygen. The whole thing about viruses and things like that is, you have your regular cells. Well, these viruses are so small, they penetrate the cells and they get inside the cells, and your immune system comes along and it just sees the cell, and the proteins are blocking the immune system from getting into the cell and killing the virus. Okay, and then the virus uses the cell to reproduce its own. So so what happens is dimethyl sulfoxide comes in and it penetrates the cell, and it's carrying that oxygen, which directly kills that virus. Oxygen will kill that virus because it's the anaerobic. So dimethyl sulfoxide is awesome, and it'll penetrate everything. So you want to. They have creams of it, and you want to get like a 35% to 50% solution because it does irritate the skin if it's a strong solution. So you want to get a less solution, and then you want to look up some different types of herbs that can go with it, specific to your situation. So look up whatever you have, and look up herbs, and then you can infuse those together, put them together, and put them on anything, and it'll kill it. So, yeah, put that directly over wherever the problem is, and that will help a lot. Herbs to use. chaga mushroom is one of the best ones for cancer there is out there.